everybody, it's Jenny and I am back today to share with you how I planned as I went this week in my Plum Paper Planner. I am still using the sticky notes, and I love them. They're fabulous. They really help me with the pre-planning. I love the ones that have the bullet points on them. They're super cool. And then the sunflower ones are really fun for summer as well. And I am using, if you can believe it, these really old Rong Rong sticker books. And I'm using both the classic size and the mini size. And I'm going to decorate the week. I thought it would be fun. Now, the big gold circle is just to provide some layering, so it's the background, if you will. And then you have the horizontal sticker, which is one of the ones from the mini book. And I'm going to take a triangle to accent that big one. So remember we talked about a while back, the background, the anchor, and the accent. And that's what we've got right there. So it's really just mind-blowing when you think about it that way. I think I've been doing this exact same setup for so long, but I never put it together that that's sort of the recipe. So you've got that background, which is the long arrow or pointing sticker, which is not something I would actually use, but using it for a background sticker is genius. Then you've got the cute dolls and they look great there. And then you've got the little word stickers and that provides the perfect little accent for my anchor. So again, it doesn't always have to be used the same way. I'm using the same ingredients, but mixing them up a little bit differently, if you will. So again, over here on the left-hand side, I'm mimicking the same materials that I used on the right-hand side to create balance. And then obviously the middle sticker is different. So we have the three clusters, main clusters, because we all know that by the end of the week, there will be more decor. But right now we are starting out with these three main clusters that will form a visual triangle to make it look so good. So we're going to just go ahead and add all the activities and the plans that I already know about at the beginning of the week, which is how I stay on track, right? And it's why I started planning or paper planning again back in 2014 was because my 3 school-age kids had a ton of different activities going on, and it was really hard to keep track of all of the things. And working in my phone just wasn't working anymore. From baseball practice to things I needed to pick up at Target to snacks and all kinds of things, the paper planner was basically the only way I could do that. So this was how I achieved that. And really, honestly, for the most part, it has worked out. Absolutely, there's been a couple of, hiccups along the way. But pre-planning my activities and then using the planner to notate, oh, I need to bring a snack, I need to buy this, I need to do this. Even if it's mundane little things, getting it out on paper helps me remember to do it. Now, of course, this is my memory planner without photos, if you will, which allows me to plan currently in a Hobonichi A5 cousin, but we've already talked about this before. I do this so that at the end of the year, I have one planner that has all of my plans in it from the year that I can put on the shelf. And so even if I try 6 other planners throughout the year, I still just have one that I love. I already know what brings me peace. It's this size planner in a vertical layout. That's what I need. That's how I function well. But I love to try all the things. So that's where all the different planners come in. So anyway, I am alternating writing with the mild liner and then my pen directly on the page, and then also using stickers as well. And I'm just using the plain box stickers from the Happy Planner also. And honestly, this size that I'm writing in right now at the bottom of Thursday is my favorite. I call them half box. They're not really half box stickers, honestly, because they'd be a little bit taller if they were. But that size, 2 lines of writing for me is the most commonly used. It doesn't mean that I can't stretch it out, and it doesn't mean that I can't make it smaller. It just means that it is, if I could have an unlimited supply, that would be the sticker I would choose at this time and for the past little bit as well. So I'm sticking with the green mild liner this week. As you can see, there are various different colors, and obviously I could have switched it up a little bit, but I'm sticking with the green to create cohesiveness throughout the spread, since this type of stickers I'm using are already completely different for me. So there's no need to like jazz things up anymore. I've got this in terms of the jazzing things up. So using the Rong Rong dolls and stuff is already a huge departure from my normal style, but that is my normal style, right? Being different. So I love it. So as you can see, I'm just still filling things in, looking for icons and other little bullet points to draw attention to the plans as I have them. So not every one needs, oh, a baseball or, oh, a broom or whatever the case may be. Sometimes just a simple bullet point will work, and the Happy Planner sticker books have those in spades. So I'm definitely just going through and using those. And then of course there are some that I have little phones or baseballs or whatever the case may be. But I love to use them. I love to draw attention to each plan, especially the ones where I write directly on the page. There isn't a box that makes them sort of stand out a little bit more. And so the bullet points really work well to help that process. Now I'm just making sure that I've got everything, and I do, and then we can start planning throughout the week. So now we are on Monday, and some weeks there are more plans, some weeks there are less plans, some things are canceled, and that's why I use the canceled stickers is for the canceled plans, which I know that sounds kind of weird, but I like leaving it there as opposed to pulling up the sticker or making it so that I just can't see it at all, because sometimes there are things that, oh yeah, and then that got canceled and this is why we did this, or it's all part of the story, and I like to tell the whole story. And so that's why I leave those things there so that I can still see them a little bit. But you saw on Monday there wasn't much else, so I took another one of those triangles, this shape that we've already been using, and then just added a little circle sticker on top of it to give it a little bit more decorative, element, I guess, since I didn't want it to just be like a plain box sticker. That would be kind of strange actually in this space. So that worked out great. Now we're filling in the different things that I did throughout Tuesday, and again trying to alternate between writing directly on the page and the boxes, and again still sticking with the mild liner and the icon stickers as well. Now there are so many of the Happy Planner sticker books that have the little icons in them. I find that I use the Household and the Supermom the absolute most, and to be perfectly honest, I haven't bought many sticker books in the last year and a half, so I don't know if there's others that have them in there. I buy most of my icons at this point off of independent little shops, or I just use the Zig markers, the clean color dot markers. Those are the ones that you see me make the little dots with. I'll link them up below in case you're curious what I'm talking about, but I haven't bought Happy Planner sticker books in any massive quantity in quite some time. So I've only got a handful of new ones in the last year or so. So Wednesday was already pretty full, and that was because I knew that I didn't have very much going on. I knew that there wouldn't be that many plans or anything like that to fill in. So that's why I use such a large decorative element there. And so I just need to fill in a couple little bits of blank space. And again, making sure I'm hitting the icons so that they make my plans look a little bit more cute, or maybe not my plans, but my mundane chores, vacuuming, those types of things, giving the dog a bath. I mean, like, okay, they actually got groomed, but you know what I mean? Like, if you make it look cuter, I'm far more likely to do it and be enthusiastic about it. Okay, maybe not enthusiastic, but you guys get it. All right, so we are moving on to Thursday, and I'm looking for something. I'm never really, okay, I shouldn't say never. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for. I just know I need something to fill some space. And sometimes I let the stickers themselves inspire me. So that's kind of what's happening here. I know that I need to fill some blank space. I know that there is just a ton of space. So I want to go ahead and fill that, but how to do it. So I'm going to take the large, long stickers, which I never ever use for anything but decorative purposes because they just don't fit how I plan. And then I'm going to use a couple of dolls as well to decorate some of that blank space on Thursday and Friday. And that's because I know that I'm going to have plenty of room there. So that's why I'm adding them. And then look at the cute little leaves. They're so tropical and fun. And so I'm just clustering 3 of them together to give them that look. Just, it looks so great. And then I love this sticker too. So it keeps it really simple, because obviously I didn't have anything to include on Thursday, which I know seems crazy, but there weren't any major tasks and there weren't any other activities. So yeah, got to fill the space somehow. So the cluster of leaves is it. All right, so now I'm going back through these stickers again, and I'm looking for the perfect one to use on, or not to use on, but to use. Now, sometimes with these circles, this is my favorite thing to do, is to cut off one of the edges so it can sit flush either with the edge of a page or with a line that's already there. So I wanted it to sit flush with that decorative sticker, and the only way to do that with a circle is to cut off the edge. And sometimes the circle is necessary to work with the harsh lines of all the squares and other geometric patterns as well. So I just added that down there at the bottom, and we'll continue to plan on Saturday. Now, you've often seen me use these, they're Pentel brush pens. I really like them. They're probably my favorite to use in my planner. That doesn't mean I don't use others, but they're probably my favorite ones. I have a rainbow of different colors that I actually picked up, and they were really inexpensive. But I love to add the brush lettering because it takes up a little bit more room. And so on days that I don't have a ton going on, it's a really good idea that it makes things look a little bit more special and then draws a little bit more attention to it as well. So I don't usually do it for recycling or laundry or things like that. It's usually something that it's a little bit more special that I want to notate. But I mean, I'm never going to rule out that I won't use it for trash or something, but I don't usually. And again, in this case, it helps me fill up a little bit more space that I would use for decorating as well. So I also use that 4th of July sticker from the Rong Rong sticker book. I'm so happy that I'm actually using some of these stickers that I've had for years, and they're actually going to good use in my planner, like my real bona fide planner that'll go on the shelf for 2021. I find that to be super exciting. So we're just filling in again the different things for Sunday, and I love this because I'm able to notate errands and shopping and chores along with the bigger things of evenings with friends and practice and things like that. So that is it for me this week. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know in the box below and I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much and make it a great day.